I love what Daniel and his team are doing already. It is absolutely essential at this phase, again, not to over-intellectualize stuff. Okay? It's much better to show in many ways than to even talk about it. And there are a couple methods that are just really simple, and you're all already effectively doing them. But you all are such talkers, which is really great, and you're having these really meaty conversations. That's great. But it's time to step a little bit back and actually get more into it and start putting things up and stuff like that. Not being particularly clear. Anyway, what that means in reality when you start going 3D is that Daniel's group has already stuck things in the ground. Right? You've got these wonderful things called zip ties. And what zip ties allow you to do, can you just hold that for a second? Daniel, can you hold that for a second? Is to very quickly, instead of talking about how high you want the roof, actually just to put it in place. Now, just like drawing, you know, what do you start off with, a heavy line or a light line when you're drawing? Why do you start off with a light line?
So that if there's a mistake, you could erase.
Absolutely. So, when you're tacking something up to show people what's possible, do you tighten this thing all the way down?
No.
So leave it loose, because then I'm like, oh, Daniel doesn't feel quite right there, let's slide it down. Okay? And then you can tighten it. These zip ties are not precious, though. Okay, as much as I want you to keep them loose and be thoughtful about that, they allow you to move really quickly. And if you have to cut one, that's okay. All right? Some of your materials are going to require a drill and some wood screws. Same sort of thing. So Edwin, hold this. Giovanna, hold this. Katie. Jason. So just like that, you have something. Jason, I want the roof a little bit higher. Hold it up higher. And then you can get someone to stand back and look at it. And then I'll be like, oh, Edwin, can you drop your corner a little bit? A little more. Then you get someone to sit in it. And you can actually, in this case, we now have not only the fabric that you gathered, but also drop claws to help you quickly see, not only, or to really feel what something much heavier might look like. What's going on here? God, you look like a viper.
Yeah. A giant.
I'm almost that old.
Ew.
So what this allows you to do, you can fold and pinch and whatever, and you now can very quickly take we're going to take your end, put it towards Jason and Katie. Keep going. Okay, so now, in literally 3 minutes, you have a mock-up. And if you wanted to make it so that everyone could step out, it would only take you another 2 minutes. What's nice is then you can even play with, oh, do we want that side open? Or do we want it closed or open? You can get in it, look around. Okay, we don't want the view that way. Grab the tarp over there. You can rotate it around. Get it? And now now the view is facing the other way. You tack it in loosely, then you can even go back and add other stuff. It is not too precious. You can't fail. You just trash baked a whole lot of stuff that everyone rejected. It looks awful. It's not going to be perfect. Okay? So you have really like 35 minutes to get a sketch. That's all it is a sketch. Can you do that?
Let's do this.
Do it.
1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go.